Hi, today we're looking at the two new rules update and also one new gimmick starting from 19th of January for all languages. So the major um, update will be the deck size, right? So the original rules will be total of 50 cards, including a right deck. So in the case like monsters, right, we used to have 5 right deck and 45 cards in deck. But the new rules update will be the main deck. This will be 50 by itself, while the right deck will be counted separately. Right, so right now I'll have a total of 55 instead of the usual 50. Alright, so with this rule update, some of the major things that you need to take note will be these kind of deck cases, the very old one, we call it V1. We will not be able to fit the deck if it's double layered, no matter how thin is it, because this was designed for only 50 cards. Right, so the minimum that you will need will be the V2, right, is something like this, V2, which can take up to around 60 to 70 cards for double layer. If you're using hard layer like me, like this one, you can only use the V3, which is the bigger one. Right, this will be the only one that can fit 50 cards, 50 above for a hard layer, this kind of hard layer. And another thing will be for storage box, right? For the official storage box like this, they used to be able to fit like 5 normal double layer deck. You can only put like 4 with extra space now. Whereas the smaller one, which is the, we call it the short storage box like this, can still fit 3. Alright, so that's one of the storage issue. And do take note that if you were to just take your right deck cards, the outer layer, and just slot it to your main deck, right, you will notice that there's some difference in the amount of damage, right, damage done to the sleeve. So just take note that you may be caught cheating or something, because some of your sleeve will have very different damage, right, because you don't actually shuffle your right deck. So if you've been using this outer layer for like, let's say like 2-3 months, there'll be a very very obvious difference. Alright, so I would suggest getting a new pack of sleeves. Alright, so that's the rule change number 1. Rule change number 2 will be who to go first. Alright, so used to be rock paper scissors, winner will go first, or we have this kind of first second player cards, so whoever chose the first player will go first. But the new rule update will change to rock paper scissors, or maybe dice throw. Whoever win get to choose, right? So if I were to get win, I will get to choose like between first player and second player. So you can actually choose the first second player that suits your deck or suits your opponent's to hinder your opponent, right? And this also make the first second player card basically almost useless now, right? But you can actually use this to decide, right? Whoever choose first will win, right? So if I lost, opponent can choose to go first or second, right? There's another way of using it. And now we will go to the new gimmick, which is this energy generator. So what does this do? This is a crest that you can use in any deck. So even if your deck already have crest, you can have a second crest. So in your right deck, when you write, you can put this crest into the crest zone, which is around above your order zone now. Right, if you are the second player, you get to energy charge 3. So what's energy charge? So this will be the energy counter. This will be the official energy counter that you can only use this or the token that's given in booster 1. Right, so you have to move them along like this. And what does this do? So maximum of 10 energy, and if you have 7 energy, you can plus 7 to draw 1, and each start of your right phase you get the plus 3. So if you were to play grade 4 Gila, you won't be able to charge anything until going to grade 10. Right, so take note. So other rules for energy counter, number 1, you cannot use things that's too big. So example, I can have something like this, which is around less than 25 cm. Right, so 25 cm is the limit. So this kind of counters that will be given you can be used, but you cannot use things that's way too large. Like example, if I were to use something like this huge, right? You can't actually see where's the counter. So maybe some common sense, use something small, like this kind of pebble, where you can clearly see where is it, and make sure that it's not something so light that when the wind blow it drop off. And like I said, you can use the energy counter and the official token. You can use your dice to like decide I'm at 6 energy, I'm at 3 energy. This is illegal. You can use it as a counter if you want. So currently the one I'm testing is with magnets like this, small little magnets. So I can have one at the back and one in front like this, so that I do not need to worry that my energy were to fall off, and it's easier for me to carry around, right, instead of dropping my counter somewhere. So this is more the idea. Another idea would be having a magnetic strip at the back there to move it. Right, so that's the main update, the new gimmick. Just take note that you need to energy charge 3 at the start of right phase, and this will take very very long to get used to. Right, even after like 10 rounds we still cannot remember. Right, because this is totally new. So a new gimmick, energy charge and a blast. Alright, thank you, and to enjoy the new gimmick, even though I believe we are running out of proper outer layers everywhere due to low on stock, right? And I strongly recommend you to change everything to a new pack of sleeve instead of using the right deck, just sleeve over. Right, so see you again.